We're less than 4 weeks away from the primary election set for May 12th. While this election will be an unusual one with a possible record high vote by mail turnout, candidates are still finding ways to get their message out. Over the next couple days, we'll hear from the 3 Democrats running to take Republican Congressman Don Bacon's seat in the fall. In 2018, Democrats in Nebraska's District 2, which includes Omaha and much of the surrounding area, nominated a more progressive candidate, Eastman, who lost narrowly to incumbent Don Bacon in the general election. In 2020, she's at it again, trying to become the first woman to represent the district. Reporter John Kipper with what she's learned from running 2 years ago.
Less than 2 years ago, Eastman got so close to being the second woman ever to represent a Nebraska district in the House of Representatives, but she fell short, losing by 2 points. Now she wants another crack at Congressman Don Bacon.
Sometimes it takes a minute for people to get to know candidates, and I was a relative newcomer to politics, and so I felt like I introduced myself to the district then, but now people have had a chance to get to know me a little bit better and to see that I'm someone who should be in Congress representing them.
Eastman has almost never stopped campaigning for the job, announcing her 2020 run just over a month after her 2018 loss. She since reconfigured staff, clarified her message, but says her focus is the same.
Healthcare is the most important thing to people in our district, still is.
She supports a single-payer healthcare system that Senator Bernie Sanders has proposed, one that would likely raise taxes but completely covers everything medically necessary, as well as prescription drugs and mental health care.
Is a bill that would actually save the federal government money while also saving money for individuals and families in our country.
She says the current pandemic shows the importance of untethering healthcare with employment, which her plan would do. Eastman also wants more pandemic relief, favoring more direct payments and additional small business help.
I talk to small business owners every day here in the Nebraska 2nd who are really afraid that they're never going to be able to get back on their feet. And there needs to be an overwhelming package to help them.
Eastman has over 200 volunteers, more money and staff than either of her 2 competitors, and weeks ago got an ad up on TV critiquing Congressman Bacon. But the ad seemingly ignored her 2 primary opponents, and they have criticized her for ignoring the primary.
I look at this as a job interview, and I'm running to be the candidate to go to Congress and represent this district. The reality is, Donald Trump is the most dangerous president the United States has ever seen, and Don Bacon has voted with him 95% of the time.
Now, I asked Eastman if she were to win, if she would be able to speak up against her own party or a potential President Joe Biden if he were to win the White House. She said that she's essentially a political free agent and at times hasn't been loved by the Democratic Party, so she would have no problems being an independent voice in Washington. Reporting in Omaha, John Kipper, 3 News Now.
We'll hear from political newcomer Gladys Harrison tomorrow at 6.